This is as basic as it's going to get. Can you count to the number 7? Do you know your alphabet to the letter G? Yes? Then you have this nailed. Trust me. All we're going to do is take those numbers and letters, put them in a certain order, and put certain distances between them. So let's get to it. In the musical language, there's a certain way that you have to count. And the first thing you should know is that the numbers and letters just repeat in a giant cycle. So when I start with the letter 1 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, you can see I start again at 2. Now, the next thing you might have noticed is that 3 and 4 I've drawn right beside each other, and 7 and 1 I've drawn right beside each other as well. You'll notice that in the text in the assignment, or not the assignment, in this lesson. I've drawn them all out right over top of each other, so it's really easy if you can't see the whiteboard very well. So in between each of these numbers, as my marker dies, there's space except for between 3 and 4 and 7 and 1. So there's a little bit of space in between these guys. Now, what is that space? Well, remember when I talked about steps and whatnot in the terminology video, which you should have watched. If you didn't, go back and watch it. There's just distances between notes. And the distances between here and here with that space, that is a whole step. Between here and here is a whole step. That's 2 frets, if you remember from our terminology. And between here and here is only 1 fret. So if you were to count the musical language, you would have whole steps between 1 and 2 and half step between 3 and 4. And someone might say to you that, well, that's the major scale. It's whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. That is too complicated to start with. All we're going to do is realize that when we count in the musical alphabet or numbers, that we are going to say that 3 and 4 are close together